We are back for more free live tarot readings because that's what we do. That is indeed what we do here. We do tarot readings. So if you need a tarot reading, drop on in and we'll try to see what's going on with the Muse Tarot. I do enjoy the Muse Tarot. I didn't at first. It's a lot of photo manipulation, not a lot of drawing. Mike, what's going on? Mike Hawk, can I get a reading, sir? Yeah, let everybody join and we'll hang out. Go ahead and post your question. Post your question and we'll see about it here in a few minutes. Right now we're just kind of chill out, let everybody join, say hello to everybody. And all of that good stuff. So, let's see. Donna, what is going on? Marby, Amarani, hello. Person, there's a good name. Person, what's going on? Kristen Davidson, let's get this party started. Indeed. Rachel, hey, how's it going? There are no Corona cooties here. The invisible boogeyman is not present on the stream. I can just see now the invisible boogeyman is not here. There's no danger. It's all good. It's safe. Everybody is safe here. Am I being manipulated by my girlfriend or anyone else? May I get a reading? Donna, post your question. Larry, what is going on? Haiti, hello. How are you? We're doing some pre-shuffles here. Doing some pre-shuffles. Oops, I clicked chat. Not sure what I did there. Carrie, hello, dear. Well, hello to yourself. What is going on? Thank goodness. Yeah, we're corona free. Yeah, I was actually looking for Vegas to see about the hotels and such. Yeah, I did not know that they were completely closed down. That is interesting. They are completely shut down. What deck are you using? I use 50 different decks. So it all depends. It all depends on the reading for what I choose. Right now, I'm just sort of shuffling things around. Carla, welcome. What is going on? All right. Am I being manipulated by somebody? Okay. What does my soulmate look like physically and all that? Corona cooties. What else? Let's see. Am I being manipulated? That's a good question. Let's see if you're being manipulated or not. All right, so, or Haiti, let's see, just Joseph, dream or think about me. Let's check it out. And then we'll see if you're being manipulated. Does Jay dream or think about me? Am I going to be okay financially? Will I become okay financially? That's a good question. All right, Haiti, let's check out Jay, and then we will check out, let's see, your soulmate looks like. We got a few of them. By the way, there is no list. I pick it random. So I just pick basically whatever question looks good at the moment. It is completely random. Annie Law, what is going on? What is happening? The Lord of Defeat has made an appearance. Well, that is interesting. So let's see. By the way, this is the Shadowlands Tarot. So the Lord of Defeat sort of puts here, I think that Jay has some issues going on, right? The King of Cups, I do think that they do think about you, and I think that they miss you in many ways, or in some ways, right? Brianna, welcome. What is going on? Donna and ES, good evening to you as well. But the Five of Swords says they have some other problems, they have some other issues, right? So you have sort of a mixed bag here. If they think about you, they do indeed think about you occasionally, but they do have a lot of other things going on. So the Five of Swords are in a bad place at the moment. They're in a difficult place at the moment, trying to recover things, trying to get things back on track. And you have a couple of swords, right? You have the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords. It's just generally just a bad time. And, you know, it's sort of a difficult time for everybody, of course, with all the corona stuff going on. But this person, especially Jay, is going to have some issues going on. Gracia, what is going on? Shadowlands. I do like these indeed. The Four of Pentacles says they're trying to recover what they have. They're trying to get back to normal. Normalcy is not something that they're used to because they've sort of been thrown off track in a variety of different ways. But yeah, they do think about you occasionally, right? The King of Cups. But again, it's just a very difficult situation right now for everybody. And for them, they have some extra things going on that are not too optimal, and just trying to recover at the moment. They're trying to get back to normal. So normalcy is one thing that they're trying to get back going, and sometimes that is quite difficult indeed. So, but yeah, they do occasionally think about you. I mean, they just don't sit there and think about you constantly 100% of the time, etc., etc. But, you know, let's see, what is a question about the soulmate looks interesting. Let's see, can you get a reading on what a soulmate looks like? What does your soulmate look like? Well, I don't know. Which one? You have 3 different soulmates. You have a mental soulmate, you have a physical soulmate, and you have an emotional soulmate. Which one would that be? Well, open up and use tarot to help others, or is it just for me? There you go, Carrie. We'll check that out and find out what is going on with that. CS wants to know, will open up tarot to help others? Will open up tarot to help others or no? And for this, by the way, we could use the Light Seers Tarot. I did shuffle that in just a minute. Relationship with Jose. Whoa. Let's see. What's going on? Let's see. I'm thinking about reading my assignment, oral exam. Physical soulmate. There you go. Physical soulmate. What does a physical soulmate look like? What is a physical soulmate? What are the traits of that physical soulmate? Let's see. Taha, welcome. What is going on? Thank you for hanging out and dropping by. I appreciate it. Good to see you. All right. With the Light Seers Tarot, sort of checking out the helping others or just keeping it for ourselves, right? Yeah, we have a whole nother set of audience today, which is good. Welcome all the new audience. By the way, I am TarotOracle, and I've been around for 10 years on this channel. So please hit that like and subscribe button. I have 700 videos to choose from. Everything from tarot instruction, deck reviews, 4K deck flip throughs. If you're interested in buying a tarot deck, you can come on the stream there and check it out. I have a triple soulmate theory video. Yes, 3 soulmates. Triple soulmate video that you can sort of look at and check out too as well. So we have tons and tons and tons of videos on the channel. Anyway, so check it out. Ace of Wands, 2 of Swords, the Tower, the Empress. I think that you do have Shaker, welcome. What is going on? EK's Crossing, welcome as well. Let's see. So can I follow you, like videos? Okay, cool. Thank you, Carrie. So what is going on with tarot? Just yourself? You can help other people? What's going on with that? I think that you have 2 phases that you're sort of going through, right? One phase is you're trying to get this down, or you're trying to get comfortable with it. You're trying to get, because reading for other people is totally different than reading for yourself, right? Reading for yourself, you can break out a couple of books, look up the card that you have, look up the meaning, go watch a video and try to catch up on some things. But reading for other people obviously aren't going to put up with that, you know? They sort of want to get their reading moderately quickly and what have you, and they assume that you know what you're doing and, you know, things like this. So a lot of times it's difficult to catch up on that. So there's a level of mastery that you sort of need in order to move to the next phase, right? And the next phase also involves the Tower, because now you have other people's emotions involved with that. Luthien, welcome. Koala, welcome as well. Asta and Frosted Silver, what's going on? Person, what's up? Being manipulated. Person is still being manipulated. Check that out. But the Tower says there comes a point to where you just sort of naturally start reading for people, because there's that intuitive thing that sort of kicks in. You get comfortable with it. You start rolling and rocking and everything is going good. And you're really at a good place and a comfortable place. And that's when the Tower occurs, right? Because now you're involved with other people's emotions. You're involved with other people's feelings. And you're giving readings for people that, you know, you don't know. You don't really know the situation. So you're sort of picking that up. And there's a lot of different ways to give readings as well. Over the internet, you could have, you know, over the internet, you could have it in person. You could have it over the phone. I mean, there's a lot of different ways to do that, right? But the Empress says you'll get to that ability, or you'll get to that state. It's just a matter of time. But right now, you're just sort of doing it for yourself and maybe occasionally doing it for other people. But getting on a regular schedule and things like that is going to be a bit difficult for you, because a lot of times you're busy, you don't have time to do a lot of the research and whatnot. So I think once you start getting in the groove and you get naturally good at it, and you get so good at it that it just comes just easy for you, then you can sort of move into the phase 2, which will be reading for other people. So anyway, but yeah, I mean, there's different phases of sort of reading. Obviously, when you first start, when you first break out a tarot deck, you're not just going to read for other people immediately. You're going to be reading for yourself, right? Getting comfortable with it, getting a feel for it. Beautiful Sun, welcome Katie. Hey, how's it going? And who else joined? Luthien joined. Luthien, how are you doing as well? Frosted Silver, reading so useful, better reading for others. Yeah, that's true. Questions are picked at random, by the way. There is no list. It's completely random. The reason I do that is because I don't want 50 job questions or 50 relationship questions in a row. So, you know, it's all random. Chantel, what is going on? And Donna, hey, how's it going? How do I best help my special needs children through their anxiety I have been dealing with? Let's see. Choose questions at random indeed. Furloughed now. We'll have some time. Right, we said beginning not to read books. Yeah, there is that place there. I'm doing good. How is it going, everybody? All right, person wants to know about being manipulated. Well, hello, Crystal. Stay-at-home order get extended again in MI. Well, let's see. Let's check it out. Extend stay-at-home order. Well, I hope not. I think we are quite burned out. Quite burned out with that stay-at-home order, that's for sure. Let's check it out. Let's check this screen over here and see what we got. That screen is not going to work. I'm actually trying to find, okay, here it is. All right. So if I can, so this is a green screen and I need the camera. Is the camera going to work? No. Okay. So I can get this done. I can't get it done, but it doesn't have the decks on the screen. All right, we're going to go. See, this is what I did. I got myself in a weird situation. Where it just doesn't work well. Anyway, we'll check it out with the Encore Tarot. Are they going to extend the stay-at-home order or not? Oh, that is so annoying, isn't it? That is so annoying, staying at home. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm an introvert and I like staying at home, but being forced to stay at home all of a sudden takes a new twist. It takes a new twist to stay at home, being mandated to stay at home. That hasn't happened. You usually don't see that like in movies, right? In movies, they'd be like in playing a new game, by the way, Final Fantasy VII Remake. And there's like a war going on, and these soldiers come by and they go, everybody, get in your home. Stay in your homes. And I'm thinking, you know, that doesn't bode well. That doesn't bode well that the game has soldiers yelling, stay at home, get in your homes. And I'm thinking, you know, we're kind of doing that here. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Anyway, just my 2 cents there. There we go. Anyway, will the stay at home get extended again? We're looking at the Queen of Swords. So you do have some people making a decision on that. And I don't think it's going to be done. And the reason I say that is because we have judgment, right? This is the epitome of not staying at home, right? We're sort of rising from these graves. We're emerging from these graves and getting out and running around free. So the judgment card says that you will be soon out of that stay-at-home thing. And again, my prediction is the beginning of May. We're really going to see a lot of these things sort of lifted up, right? And lifted restrictions are going to be removed, in my opinion. Again, you know, just my opinion. Beginning of May, they're going to start removing a lot of restrictions. And the all clear is not going to be for a while still, but whatever. Missy C, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. But the judgment is the epitome of rising from that grave, getting out of the house, moving around, and strength. I still think that you're going to have restrictions. Again, I don't think the all clear is here. The strength is not an all clear card. It's saying put up with the restrictions that you still have, but you're able to sort of get out of your home as well, right? And then we have the thievery, the Seven of Swords, as we're sort of sneaking out as well. So it comes from a situation of sneaking out and being stealthy about it into just a full freedom of emerging from those graves and getting out, and really sort of the trumpet hails and everyone is out and having strength, because you still have other restrictions, but at least you're able to get out, right? At least you're able to get out. And the most entertaining thing about the whole situation is that I think he has a mask. I think he has a mask or beard. I think that's a mask or a beard. It could be a beard. I don't know. I'm interpreting it as a mask. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm interpreting it as a mask. He's sneaking out. He's got his mask, and and everything's going well. But I don't think it's going to be extended. Just my 2 cents. Obviously, I'm not a governor or. And the other problem with the lockdown, right, is you have the governor giving orders, then you have the mayor giving orders, they have city council giving orders. And then you have the city representatives giving their orders. Then you have the judges of the county giving their orders. And then you have the stores having different rules than the mayor, than the governor, than the city council, than the judges. The stores have a completely different rules. So unless you're like just all the time on your phone checking all these freaking websites, you have no idea what the new rule is day by day. I mean, you have to have like a full-time job at this point, just trying to get a feel of what the rules are, because it's going to be different tomorrow. It's going to be different Monday than it is tomorrow too. His feelings towards me. What are his feelings towards me? For this, I would like to use the Rosetta. Brianna, how long has it been since I have used the Rosetta Tarot? I'm just saying, it's been a while. It has been a while. In my province, we've been told we'll be in public health emergency until at least summer. Yeah, I don't think the all clear is going to be here until August. And I say all clear because that's when everybody just says, it's all clear. It's all clear. Everything's going to be, I think that's going to come in August. But getting out of your home and things like that, the global patterns are crazy indeed. Yeah. The stores have a different rule than the mayor, which has a different rule than the city council, which has a different rule than the district judge, which has a different rule from the governor, which has a different rule than the president, which has a different rule than the stores. It's not annoying at all. I'm not saying it's annoying at all. It's not annoying at all. I'm just saying. So let's find out what his feelings are towards me. What are his feelings towards me? I want to know as well. The Four of Cups. Now, that is interesting, right? That is interesting. The Two of Discs. He sees you as, August. I think the all clear is in August. When I say all clear, I mean everybody says, all right, it's all clear. And that's what everybody's waiting for. And that's going to be a long time. But I think we're going to be able to get back to work soon. I think we're going to be able to do a lot of other things soon. In May, just my 2 cents. So Two of Discs change. I think that they have sort of this back and forth thing as far as feelings towards you. I think that they have some good feelings towards you. We do have the Four of Cups. We have a reversed victory, not being treated too well. Did you have some issues with this person in the past? I mean, I'm just asking. Robin and Fatah, welcome. How's it going? Frosted Silver as well. Did y'all have some issues in the past, or is this somebody that you met that's new? Because victory upside down or victory reversed in a bad situation here just sort of puts the whole thing in sort of this weird perspective. The luxury, I think that they see you as someone that can bring happiness, someone that can bring joy, someone that's pretty mellow, and someone that's pretty relaxed, someone that can bring a positive sort of vibe to the whole situation, someone that can bring some good news, someone that can be there and be, you know, a positive outlook or a positive factor within the relationships and whatnot. But victory upside down points me to something bad happened in the past or something bad, because victory is obviously not victory in this particular situation. He broke up because we cheated. Okay. All right. Well, the Two of Discs sort of could point to that as well, right? Change, the alteration of the relationship was not something that he wanted. It seemed like maybe he wanted to keep you around, or he sort of regretted that action as well. You know, so it doesn't seem like that he cheated for the purpose of moving into another relationship. It seemed like he cheated because he wanted the cake and to eat it as well. So wanted the cake and eat it too. But I mean, he would like to sort of restore things, right? The Four of Cups being luxury. Again, he sees you as a positive aspect to his life, and he sees that he made a mistake, and he sees that things could have been a bit better and whatnot. So he sort of wants to reunite things or reinitiate things as well. So again, you know, things changed. He had an opportunity, took the opportunity. He saw it as victory reversed, and he was sorry for it, and not his proudest moment, obviously, as well. So as you're looking to the Nine of Wands, having that strength, having that almost steel and cold nature as well, it would be beneficial. He sees it as beneficial to get back together and do all that stuff. So if you're looking for, do they want to get back together? Are they sorry for that? I mean, you have both of those sort of factors here. And, you know, he would like to sort of get it back, and all good things back to normal by October. Small businesses won't. No, I think most towns are going to open small businesses as soon as humanly possible, because the town can't pay for roads. The town can't pay for tax stuff without small businesses. It's not going to be October. It's not going to be October. I mean, I'm just saying, my opinion. Because you're looking at like towns closing, towns having no money, the roads going terrible, a bunch of empty mini malls with nothing. No, that's the death of a town. I don't think any town's dumb enough to let that happen, in my opinion. All right, Mike Hawk wants to know physical soulmate. We've narrowed it down. MH, physical soulmate. Let's see about the physical soulmate. What's a good physical soulmate deck? Would be this might hurt. No. Let's see. Mike's new. Mike, what would be an impressive deck for this? What do you think? Mike, what do you think? I'm thinking, if you want an impressive deck, the Wizards would be great. The Wizards Tarot would be fantastic. Yeah, if the small businesses pay the taxes, they pay the rent, they pay all sorts of other stuff, and once your tax money dwindles out, now you have less police, now you have roads that are crappy, now you have empty shopping malls, and people are coming in to shop for homes, buying a home in your city, and it's empty and it's gutted, and they're not going to buy a home there, and your city goes more downhill. No. I don't think the mayors are going to let that happen, in my opinion. I don't know about the decks, mate. Well, Mike, we're going for the Wizards, bro. Going for the Wizards, buddy. Mike, you know, Mike hasn't seen the money trick. I mean, I'm just saying. Person, it is there is no list. It is all random. Person, it is all random. It's all random, my friend, unless you made the square payment. Did you make the square payment, person? Let me know if you did the $2 square payment. Let me know. I appreciate it. Anyway, so in the meantime, while person answers that, we will check out Mike's question right here and see how it's going there. We might get a question answered. Let me know, person. Okay. So looking at a physical soulmate and what they would possibly look like. Thoth, please. Brianna's starting it. The Thoth. You did. Kristen, tell me what your question is. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. All right. Something unexpected for happen to me soon. There you go. So let's look at Mike here. Mike hasn't seen the money trick. By the way, Brianna, Mike hasn't seen the money trick. Mike's new. We'll show them the money trick after this. First of all, we'll do the physical soulmate. The star, I think you're guided actually to this person. I think you're guided to this person. You sort of know that they're out there. You know that eventually they'll be coming. You know that there's something causing you to ask this question. And I think something causing you to ask this question is, you know, they're either coming or bling bling. Hey, how's it going? You know, they're either coming or you've already met them. There's one of the two. Because you just don't answer. Ask the question. You know something's up, right? So you sort of know something is up. The star says something is up. That's the star, right? The North Star. You're being guided. You're being guided to it. You're being guided to this. And you think the situation is going to be coming soon. By the way, watch my, subscribe first off. Watch my video. You get emotional, mental, and physical soulmate attributes and rules, at least for the soulmate system that I think exists. Anyway, you know, but I'm just one dude. I'm just a fat man reading tarot. So, you know, that's just my opinions. But the star, you're guided to this and you think that it's coming. You know something is up, basically, right? The Four of Cups, the Lord of the blended pleasure, right? The Four of Cups is, in case you're not familiar with tarot, is this person has a lot of cups. They've been drinking a lot, you know, like we all do when we're quarantined. They're drinking a lot. They have been enjoying these cups, and now they're being offered another cup, and they're just not satisfied with that. That points me to that the relationships that you've sort of been in, maybe some of your recent relationships, maybe some of the relationships aren't giving you what you need, and you're trying to sort of figure this out of what do you want? What do you want the universe to manifest for you? What do you want that to happen? And how do you want that to go, right? The Lord of blended pleasure. The cups were fun. The wine was fun. The beer was fun. The Mike's Hard Lemonade was fun. But being offered another one, you're like, I don't enjoy some of the aspects of it. And that points to where your relationships are sort of going, right? So that is that. So the Fool indicates that you're ready. You're on a unique journey here. You're on a unique time in your life to where I think that you're actually prepared for this. Not only are you guided, you know something's up, but you're prepared for it. The Fool is walking off the cliff. It's ready to go, and it has some accompaniment as well. So the Fool has a bit of a mastery in this particular deck, almost like a magician type feel. But the Fool does say that you're ready to go on that, and you're about to embark on that as well. And the Ace of Wands points to that journey as well. So as far as what you're looking for a soulmate, I think that you're looking for a water sign. I think that a water sign is going to be good for you. I think that you're going to end up with a water sign. I think a water sign will blend well with your personality. And it's going to be a type of person that is going to be, just somebody that you can really sort of get into, somebody that you can get to know, and all of that good stuff. If you want exact details, like, you know, what the color of their eyes, what color is their hair, how tall are they? I just can't pull that out of cards, man. You know, actually, I maybe could do it with Kipper, but no. But it's just that, right? Just that. But I can tell you that you're on the journey. I think that you're really at a place where you're about to find something. You're about to run into something. I think you sort of sense it, right? Again, the Star, the Fool. We're looking at journeys. We're looking at being guided through. Shaker, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. But the Ace of Wands says you're ready to embark not only onto the journey of the Fool with that magician type feel, but I think that it's going to actually occur moderately soon, right? Moderately soon. The Ace of Wands, that's a very action-packed, a very good card as far as that is concerned. But I really can't just tell you, you know, okay, it's blonde, 5'8", but I can't tell you a water sign. You can see from the cards, you're looking at a water sign. So look up water sign and check that out as well. So we had a $2 frosted tarot of sexual magic. No, I didn't pick that one up. I mean, you know, people gigging it from behind and all of this stuff it's stream friendly. You know, it's not stream friendly. I don't know. All right. So who paid? Did you already answer my question? Back with me. Figure out. Let's see. Soulmate looking like. Essential here. Being in Cancer. Let's see. So Kristen, thank you. Will the drama at my job ever end? Well, that's not good. It's not good at all. All right, Kristen. And we'll do the money trick after. Well, actually, we did it before. All right, so Kristen KD. Will the drama at my job ever end? Will the drama at my job ever end? If so, when? My brain hurts at work. Now, Mike wants the money trick. Okay, so here we go. So, Mike, you're going out to buy. So, Mike, you're going out to buy some tarot cards, right? All you have is $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. That's all you have. That's all you have. And you need some tarot cards. You need some tarot cards. And you don't know what to do with that. So you just snap like that and it turns into $100. It was a 20, a flash, but 20, 40, 60, 80, $100. That, you know, that's a flash, but that's money. Brianna's going to butcher me for flashing. Brianna's going to butcher me for flashing that. I'm just saying now. I'm just waiting for chat to blow up. I'm waiting for chat to blow up. Brianna's like, you flashed again. You flashed again. You can't be doing that. And she's right. Brianna's right. Jen Bo, hello. What's going on? TTV, hello. What is happening? All right. May I ask a question, please? Please. Crystal, please ask the question. Check it out. Person, I have not done your question. I apologize. Sharon, love your accent. Well, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. I greatly appreciate that. How did you do that? Well, the flash didn't help. Actually, if you go and watch it again, there was a flash that actually tells you exactly how I did it. Unfortunately, yeah, Brianna. So what I've been doing, Brianna, what I've been doing is I'm actually getting the money, and I'm getting the money, and I'm taking it out here a little bit, and then bringing it back, because the problem is the angles. You know, it's all about the angles. It's all about the angles. All right. Yeah, it's always a good trick until I flash, you know, and it bothers me. I'm just saying. We could do the Rubik's Cube. I got the Rubik's Cube. I actually have the Rubik's Cube ready. Maybe we'll do that later. So what am I doing? Would drama at my job ever end? That's going to be a thing, right? Death says no. Death says no. I think I know how that's done now. Well, now that I flashed, yeah. See, Frosted Silver said it looked good to me. So, like, you know, whatever. If Frosted Silver's like on their phone, they're on their phone. They're like, oh, little image. It looks okay. I mean, don't tell them. No, I'm never going to tell them. Sharon, I've not done your question. Questions are picked at random, by the way. It's all random. And if I pick your question, you will see your name right there. Your name right there. Because right now, okay, so death says no. Actually, death says it's not going to be anytime soon, right? Then we have the Lord of Defeat right after that. It's going to be more of a deal with it type message here. Just deal with it type message. It's going to be not about what people say, not about the drama. It's going to be not about that type of thing, because one of the issues here is that your workplace has some uncertainty. Your workplace has some drama because of all of the obviously financial things and everything else going on as well. Carolyn, welcome. What is going on? But death upside down says that change or that transformation of the workplace just doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen, or it's going to be delayed. It'll take a while. And I say that because, okay, that upside down by itself is not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It could mean day-to-day activities. It could mean things going well. But the 5 and then the 7, the 5 being right side up is disturbing, because this is the Lord of Defeat. And you're sort of looking at this person feeling defeated, this person having that emotional toll type thing. So it's more about your reaction to the situation rather than the actual drama, right? And instead of the actual drama being so prevalent, your reaction to it could be different, or you could be adjusting a little bit better. And that sort of 7 upside down portrait, not really being defensive about it, but you know, just sort of relax into it. Don't participate in it. Don't let it bother you. Do your work and leave, you know, type thing. So try to stay out of it the best you can, right? But being defensive about it, getting involved in the game. By the way, if you don't have a book called Games People Play by Eric Byrne, what a great book that is. I can almost guarantee that probably one of the things happening is one of the games out of that book. Like you read that book and you're just like, half my life is within this book. I can't believe I haven't even noticed half this crap yet. But I mean, that's just the way it goes, right? Just the way it goes. But anyway, but yeah, it's not going to subside anytime soon. It's more about your reaction to it and learning to deal with it. The Fool says eventually you'll be probably looking for something else anyway. You're probably looking for something else anyway once the economy recovers and there's jobs abound, right? Because Brianna was saying that the jobs in Vegas are pretty much dead. So I went looking for Vegas, and I'm thinking that the jobs, once it comes back, are going to be a ton of them. There's going to be a ton of jobs in Vegas. My opinion, because now instead of a buffet, you have to have somebody sitting there loading your plate up because you can't touch the buffet now. And now they have people that are cleaning the escalators, that are cleaning. You have these cleaning crews. They're going to be additional staff that needs to be hired. In my opinion, I think there's going to be a lot of hiring once this thing ends for people to cleaning, to people to do other things, to people to organize stuff. It's just my opinion. Just my opinion, though. Question below, Brianna said, I'm the boss and I'm trying to keep people from panicking. Well, yeah. Two of my workers want to burn others as witches. I've never seen this before. I've never seen anybody try to burn a witch at work. I gotta say, I've never. Okay, so Brianna wants to know something unexpected. Something unexpected. Let's see. I don't know. This is interesting. Will it be offered a job with MVT? I have no idea what that is. Balance, welcome, by the way. It's good to see you. It's good to see you hanging on. Hello to you. Hello back from Texas. What's up? Luthien, I have it. It's on my reading list. Nice to have your feedback on that book. Oh, that book is so good. That book is so... That was actually the... No, I'm Okay, You're Okay was the transactional analysis book, but it was shed off of Eric Burns' stuff. Talks about transactions and whatnot. That was really big. That was really big back in the 90s, if you're not old like me, you know. Casinos need people to clean. Casinos need people to scrub stuff. Casinos need people to help people with a buffet. Because you can't, like, every time somebody leaves a slot machine, I think somebody will come back behind them and clean the slot machine. I think it's just going to be a hiring frenzy in Vegas, especially. The minute you leave a slot machine, there's going to be somebody that runs up and cleans it. I think. We'll see. We'll see. All right. All right. Be the voice of common reason. There you go. The voice of common reason. You know, don't let them burn a witch. I mean, don't let them burn a witch at work. You know, it won't look good. That's not a good look. That's not a good look. Witch burning is back. I hope not. I hope not indeed. I don't know. Me doing tarot readings every night, I'll probably be the first in line. They're going to kick my door in. Aren't you the tarot oracle? And, you know, I'm going to say no. And then they're going to see the big display of my 50 tarot decks. And, you know, I mean, that's a trap. Michelle C., thank you for, went with ending or M. Michelle C., thank you for your donation. Really appreciate it. Anyway, Brianna wanted to something unexpected is going to happen. Well, you know, this is really pointing to you being in a relationship really soon. How unexpected is that? How unexpected is that? You know, Balance is like, what's happening? The money trick. What? You already saw the money trick. Oh, we can do the Rubik's Cube trick. We can do the Rubik's Cube trick. That's obvious too, but whatever. The sun into the... This is interesting. This is interesting, isn't it? Isn't it? I think that you actually, you counted. Okay, how many I have? This is interesting. I think you're going to get in a relationship soon. There's something unexpected. I think that you actually meet... Sun means you're meeting somebody soon and the person has the potential to be in a relationship with you. I think it's going to be an interesting relationship, right? I think they have vastly and dramatically different opinions on you on stuff. I think their political stance is going to be different. It's going to be quite unusual. You're going to be just, you know, berating them because you disagree with some of the things they say. I don't think they're going to be a traditional somebody who just, you know, folds and goes along with everything that you think and all of this other stuff. I think you have an actual interesting person coming along. I don't think they're a drama starter or anything like that. I just think that you have somebody that you're running into soon. The sun, right? You're running into soon. Somebody is illuminated. Somebody's character is illuminated. Somebody is illuminated. And is PayPal available? Yes. Look at the link in the description. But, you know, I think that you're going to run into somebody that has an interesting variance on what you think and a lot of disagreements as far as that's concerned. But I think you're attracted to them. I think you're attracted to them and you sort of really enjoy their company, and they have a good emotional feel to them, have a good emotional connection to them, and you end up being attracted. You end up being, you know, pretty cool there, and end up in a relationship. A great ending card there, a nice little relationship. Oh, so cute, with everybody happy and the sun illuminating this person fairly soon. So I think it's going to be a fairly soon thing, or a fairly soon relationship. And I did not change the title. Anyway, Haiti, thank you for your donation as well. All right, forecast ahead in love. Here we go. We'll try that. Oh, and because it's Shaker, we'll do the Rubik's Cube. And we'll do the Rubik's Cube trick. What do I need to know about Mike? All right, what do I need to know about Mike and the mechanics? We'll try that. Before we do that, by the way, well, you know, Shaker wants the Rubik's Cube trick. We want the Rubik's Cube trick, and Shaker gets the Rubik's Cube trick. I'm just saying. Okay, so what we have, by the way, Shaker, are you good at Rubik's Cubes? Are you good at Rubik's Cube? Because, you know, there is that you're trying to solve the Rubik's Cube. And it's difficult sometimes. Happy Easter. I have Easter candy. You're trying to solve the Rubik's Cube. And it's difficult sometimes because it's pretty tricky, because you have to turn it, you have to figure it out, and it takes a long time, unless you have like one of the apps for your phone and whatnot. But I figured out something a little bit faster, something a little bit better. What you do is you just slam your fist on it, right? Watch, you go 1, 2, 3, like that. And it turns into candies. We have lots of candies. Are they Easter colored? I think so. I think they're Easter colored, and you know, they make nice. If you like Skittles, I don't know. I'm a pretty good fan of Skittles. They do make you fat if you eat like, you know, 20 packs of them, like I tend to do and whatnot. But I mean, there is that. So anyway, we'll get the Skittles. We'll move those aside over here onto the table, and we'll return with our Shaker Maker's question. There you go. Shaker Maker's question calls for, by the way, the Celtic Dragon Tarot, because that is what is good. That is what is good. Antonella joined just in time for the Rubik's Cube trick. See, that's why Shaker likes it. Thoth is kind to you. Thoth is pretty brutal to Brianna. I mean, I have to say. This made my quarantine. There you go. You're good at the Rubik's Cube. I'm terrible at it. I do have other Rubik's Cube tricks, but they require practice, and I'm lazy. I'm sorry, Shaker. I'm gonna get you another one. I'm gonna get you, Shaker. Tune in tomorrow, Shaker. I promise. I'll practice tomorrow. There's a trick to where I can get a Rubik's Cube and solve it in 1 second. I'm just saying. I will show it to you tomorrow. In the meantime, we need to know about Shaker's mic and the mechanics. Because we want to know, you know, weekly forecast ahead in love. It's only a week. It is only a week. But let's see if we have any drastic things coming. And by the way, this is after this. Didn't I say Friday? Have some news this weekend or something like that? Did you get news this weekend, or did you get news this weekend? Anyway, let us know. I thought it was this weekend that I said, wasn't it? You have some interesting news. Nothing major, but I thought that you'd get some news of some type. I remember in the last reading. Let us know. The Fool. I think next week will be sort of a moving on, or sort of a moving on from a different aspect. So we have an adventure next week, and it leads to something a bit more vast, or a bit more broad in scope. Right? The Three of Wands, things are getting a bit broader in scope, and we're sort of trying to figure out what that is. But the Three of Wands says we're getting a bit more, sort of moving forward, but we're getting a bit more broader in scope. In other words, there's some other possibilities or some other type of thing sort of happening as well, right? But we do have an adventure. Things are going to start happening. Things are going to start moving forward as well. The Seven of Wands, I think that things settle down a bit because you have the Seven and the Eight of Wands both being reversed. Seven of Wands, sort of that defensive type feel, with the Eight of Wands having a rapid movement. I think things are going to slow down as well and calm down. Things are not going to be excitable. Things are going to be pretty predictable, pretty calm is with that. It could be involved with the new adventure. It could be a bit, a bit interesting as well. The Three of Wands, again, points me to sort of a broadening of possibilities or an opening up of possibilities next week for some various things. And again, the Nine of Wands, we're talking about the very end, the very Nine of Wands, sort of points to, having what you need or having things go the way that you want them to. So I think some good news as far as that's concerned. The Nine of Wands, things are going as well as you want them to. I think that things are moving, things are progressing in a way that you're sort of looking at them being, but you do have a sort of a stall, almost a delay. Could mean that maybe they're not contacting you. It could be maybe they have a delay of some type or something with the Eight of Wands being upside down as well. But I do think that you're going on a bit of an adventure next week. It could be related to maybe the information that you learn starting off in the week or something like that. But pretty interesting as well. See what happens. Let us know about that news. I'm still kind of curious. Of what news. I don't think it's substantial. I don't think it's substantial news. I just think it's something interesting that sort of pops up. Something interesting that sort of pops up within this weekend or starting next week type of thing. Anyway, Michelle C., thank you for your donation. Or him and the other person. All right, so he left with somebody else, and are they going to get ditched? Or what's going to happen there? Ran off. Are they getting ditched? Ending or ending? Okay. We need to find out. No news yet. All right. Let's see about that. And for this, by the way, we could use the Gilded Tarot. Oh, no. We could use the Wizard Tarot. The Wizard's Tarot, one of my favorites. Maria, what is going on? Gemini and A is Aries. Does he really love me and want to marry me, or is he just playing around? What are his intentions? All right, we'll see about that. Aren't you on vacation next week? On that adventurous, is that what the Fool is? You're on vacation, you're headed somewhere? Well, assuming you're not headed somewhere, everybody's locked down. Everybody is locked down, but there's that. Maybe you're going to learn the Rubik's Cube trick. That's what's happening. You could learn the Rubik's Cube trick next week, Never know. You never know. See you later, Brianna. More productive. I'm limiting stream time. Stream time is productive, though. All right. What are we doing here with a lot? Reverse cards coming back down. All right. Let's see. Let's check it out and get rid of that graphic and see what's happening. So they ran off. Now, are they going to get ditched or not? Are they going to stay together? What is happening as far as that concerned? The Two of Cups. It looks so good. It looked so promising. It did. It looked so promising. Everyone was excited. Well, maybe not you. Everyone else was so excited. And the Two of Cups looked like love at first sight. It looked like everybody was going to have a great time and get going. Thank you for whoever donated. Let me know what your question is on the PayPal. Okay, so the Two of Cups said it was all excited. The Ten of Cups, they had high hopes. But they did have high hopes. And they thought things were going to work quite well. The Ten of Cups, we have the family. We have all of the love, all of the emotion. The Pentacle of the Cup suit is the 10. Everything is a happy ending. And that was the assumption where they sort of did that, right? Balance, let me know what your question is. Thank you for your donation. Wait, no, yes, no. Who donated? Somebody donated. Let me know who it was. The Ten of Cups, they had high hopes with this relationship. Death said it didn't quite work out that well. it didn't quite work out that well. I think you had a couple of issues. One issue is that they moved too soon. Kristen Davis again. Thank you, Kristen. I appreciate it. Let me know if you had an additional question. They moved too soon. They moved forward too soon. I think it was too expedited, right? I think it was a bit too quick, and they weren't quite ready for the ramifications for that, weren't quite prepared. They didn't really research it well enough, and it sort of, got iffy, right? The world, they're really better off not being together almost, right? The world, they have more possibilities separated. They have more possibilities separated. And balance, it's in the description. Go to the description of the video. It's right there. Person, hello. So they're better off separated. I think they have better options elsewhere. I think that they're better moving on to other things. I don't think that things quite worked out. Death said that a change occurred. Feelings moved around. They did have a lot of high hopes, and it just sort of moved too soon, or it was too quick, or whatnot. Anyway, so that is what happened with all of that. And let me put this back in my nice little organized shelf. When do I see you getting baptized? Well, I know you had some drama with being baptized. I remember that one. Baptized soon. Let's find out about that. Carolyn, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. Where's my marriage headed? Will we grow old together? I hope so. Kristen, you're so sweet. I hope you grow old with your partner together and everything is great. Let's see about baptism. What's a good baptism deck? I'm thinking the Playful Heart Tarot. That is a good baptism deck. It really is. I love the Wizard's Tarot as well. Marby, I completely agree with you. Wizard's Tarot is fantastic. It is fantastic. All right, here we go. We're going to shuffle. It's kind of big, but that's okay. That's okay. That is okay. Do we have Lenormand? Yes, we do. We're sticking with the Lenormand plan. We're sticking with the Lenormand plan. I'm just saying now, we're sticking with it. We're going to try with it. All right. So let's find out about baptism and see how that goes. I don't know about the baptism. What does it look like? What does that look like when the magician says that you're sort of in control of this? You're in control of this. You can determine the time. You can determine the date. It is within your realm of control. It's within your nature of control, right? The magician says that you are in power here. You make the decisions. If you want to do it next week, if you want to do it the week after, you're in control of that situation. It's nothing that other people need to be concerned about. They will be concerned about it though, because you do have the Eight of Pentacles. It's almost like that getting this moving is difficult. Getting this moving is Angel, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. Getting this moving could be difficult, could involve some work, because I know you did have some drama with other people about that. The Ten of Pentacles, I think you're going to be very happy with it. You're going to be content with it. It's going to be a good situation to where you're pretty good with it. And you feel good about it. And it's going to be a situation that improves you and makes you better and gives you an improvement. The wheel, you may have to reschedule it a couple of times. Again, I know you have some drama with it and things like that. But the wheel says you may have to reschedule it a couple of times, which I think you've already sort of been doing and whatnot. But the magician says ultimately you have control. Ultimately you have control. You pick up the phone and you get it set up. And you make it happen. The magician says that you have that power and you have that ability. It's just a matter of getting the work done or getting that Eight of Pentacles sort of moving through that, right? Anyway, so, yeah, thank you so much, Carolyn and Angel. I appreciate that. And so you want to know if you're, am I going to be happy? Are we going to grow old together? And let's find out about that. Growing. Are we going to grow old together? Crystal, what's going on? It's so good to see you. What will Stefan do? Want to tell me that he is not. All right, let's figure that out in just a minute. Thank you for your donation. In the meantime, are we going to grow old together? For this, we'll go to the love screen. We have to go. We're going to go to the love screen. We're going to go to the love screen, and that is off center. That is off center, but that's okay. That's okay, because we're going to see if you're going to grow old together. Now, I hope we don't get some terrible cards here, because that's going to be bad. I'm just saying it now. That's going to be kind of bad, you know? That's going to be bad anyway. So there you go. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together, you and I. Just you and I. We gonna grow old together? I hope so. Oh, the Queen of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Magician. That is so sweet. I think so. Okay, let's look at this. The Queen of Wands says that you have a lot of control here. You have a lot of control here. And I think that you're already set up for this. I think you're already set up for this. I think that you understand how the relationship works. I think that you're good with how things are going. You're good with how the relationship works. You're good at resolving problems. You're good at moving things forward. You're good at when it stalls or when things are going a bit awkward, then you're good at fixing them. You're good at sort of knowing what to do, when to do it, right? The Queen of Wands, you have that mastery over it, and you have that ability as well, right? The Five of Swords, a lure to defeat. You're going to run into some issues. You can't really have a long-term relationship without issues. And it's all about predicting why those are coming about, trying to avoid those, getting through those, and working out that middle ground, right? Because if I want to do this and you want to do something completely different, we can find a middle ground. It's all about finding that middle ground and being good with negotiation, which is the other thing that you sort of get with long-term. And the Five of Swords says that you're able to do that. I think that you are negotiable. You're able to accommodate some things. I don't think that your partner really sort of, gets in the way of that. I think they're willing to do that as well, just as long as everything's cool. And the Magician says that your partner as well, the Magician says that they are good at what they do, and they're good at certain aspects of a relationship as well. Are they good at everything? Are they good at everything? No, but you know the weaknesses. The Two of Pentacles, you know the weaknesses. You're able to balance everything out. You're able to juggle those things when you do have a weakness, and you're able to figure out how to accommodate that. So I think you're both intelligent. The Magician says you both have that mastery and that intelligence enough to move things along, to get things going, and to make sure that things stay going. So, of course, you're going to grow old together. Everything's going to be great, just as long as both of you are willing to work at it, both of you willing to accommodate that Five of Swords, that lure to defeat, and not be defeated by it, but move past it, and, working on the relationship. So as long as both parties are working on it, they're both willing to be there for each other, I think it's going to go quite well. So it's looking very good. Looking very good. Yeah, it's all about balancing out. And, after a while, just sort of predicting what is going to bug them and not doing that. And, it's all about, you want to pick your battles. There's obviously going to be battles, but you want to pick the ones that are worth fighting up for. Is it working out well for MM and his new lady? Let's check that out that's fine. Let's check that out, by the way, by using, what are we using today? The Dark Mansion? The Dark Mansion. It has been a minute. It has been a minute since I've used the Dark Mansion. Communicates so well, really is my best friend. Oh, see, that's so sweet. That is so sweet. That's so nice. It's so nice, It's nice to have the good news. It's nice to have the good news. You don't want the bad news. All right, let's check it out. Figure out what has happened with the Dark Mansion Tarot. And is it working out for MM and his new lady? Pick some random cards and see what is going on with that. The Six of Wands. I say yes. Yes. Page 3. Yes, I think they had some issues already, though. I think they had some issues already. One of the issues was, I think that this person could have been in two relationships at the same time. The Three of Cups, a rare interpretation, I have to say, of that particular card, but the Three of Cups upside down says to me that they could have been in two relationships at the same time, and they could have been in some mixed type relationship where they had a bit too much going on. They bit off too much that they could chew. Three of Cups upside down interpretation here means that they I think they had some issues to begin with. The Six of Wands overall, however, though he was cheating on me. Well, there you go. There's the Three of Cups right there. Went out on a limb and it turned out okay. So yeah, the Three of Cups, double relationship, a bit too much into that. Six of Wands, I think that they saw this as a win. They saw this as a win. I think that they just went and jumped into it and assumed that it would work out. I think that the new partner they had is not exactly good with relationships. They're not exactly good with keeping those together. Maybe they're good with short-term relationships or flings or whatnot, but the Page of Cups upside down says they're not quite good with all of that. And that sort of came back and haunted them a little bit. But overall, I think it's working out. Shay Queen, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. The Six of Wands says the Page of Cups, the King of Cups. I think it's working out. Is this nice and smooth? No. Is it nice and smooth? No. King of Cups says that a bit miserly, possibly on the emotions, a bit closed on the emotions because there's not a lot of trust in between a lot of times. So, but it's working okay for now. Things are okay for now. So are they going to be okay for long term? No, I don't think so. That Page of Cups being upside down really sort of points to an immaturity going into there and whatnot. So I don't know. We'll see long term. Short term, yeah, it's working out. Stephen wants to tell me that he is not. What things is Stephen holding back? What is hold? Holding. Okay, Stefan. What is Stefan holding back? Who just donated? Let me know. Thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. And for this one, we'll do the revival art because that is what we enjoy doing. Deb, what is going on? It's so good to see you again. I've missed you, Deb. So glad to see you again. What is sad state of mind after my apology? Uh-oh, Deb, what did you do? Deb, what did you do now? Did you do something bad? All right, so let's figure this out with the revival art tarot. This thing is huge. It is huge. But I do want to know, what is Stefan holding back? Deb, we're trying to figure out what Stefan is holding back. Stefan's ready for a change. Stefan's ready for a bit of a change. I think Stefan is ready. Okay, entertainment purposes only. Never make relationship. Man, these things are big. Never make relationship decisions based upon a random dude on YouTube reading tarot cards. I'm just saying now. Entertainment purposes only. Okay, now that we've established that, we got a couple of negative cards here. Death, I think they're ready for a change. I believe that they are ready for a change. They're not good with the status quo. They're not good with day-to-day activities. They're not good with some things there. And they're ready for a bit of a change, right? The Six of Swords, we have a bit of a negative card with the Six of Swords. We have a bit of a negative card as well with the Three of Swords. A couple of interesting placements of swords within the reading, right? So the Six of Swords points to the travel or the trip or the movement involved with this. So it seems like they could be considering movement. They could be considering moving around. They could be considering some type of change as well, right? You have a couple of change cards, a couple of leaving, maybe not literally leaving, but a couple of where they're ready for a change, they're ready for some adjustment, they're ready for things to be a bit different in the future than they are in the present, right? In other words, they don't like what's going on in the present. They may have some factors that they dislike. The Six of Coins says that they've already shared this with other people, and they've already talked about this, possibly even to other people, possibly even you or what have you. They're ready for, they've communicated this, but a lot of times we don't hear that communication or things like that, right? We don't hear that communication. So the Three of Swords says, ultimately, this is going to be something that's important to them, and that they need to communicate out, or they need to talk out. They need to talk it out, basically. And if they're not going to tell you this, it's one of the issues to where, you know, only give the good news, don't give the bad news type thing, right? So you could have a bit of an issue with that. But we have three negative cards within here that just sort of points to they're ready for a bit of a change. Day-to-day activity is not satisfying or not satiating, and they need a bit of an adjustment, and they have communicated with that before, but that basically is what they're holding back. But again, entertainment purposes only. Never make relationship decisions based upon some random dude on YouTube reading cards. Don't do it. Don't do it. Use your better judgment. Use your better judgment when it comes to life issues. All right. So, question below. If I get back into a relationship with my child's father after his baby's born, will he look... Okay, well, okay. So, all right. Say Queen. So you want to know if I go back, will it be long term? Okay. So if we run back into their arms... If we try to recover what was lost, what is going to happen? And for this would be great with the golden wheel. The golden wheel, you have to do it. You have to do it, you know? Have to do the golden wheel. We're doing the overhand shuffle today, and it's not going well because the cards are huge. You know, I'm pretty good at shuffling, I really am. But when the cards are this big, sometimes it's a little difficult. Sometimes it is, but we'll adjust here, and we'll find out for Shay Queen. Will it be long term if we run back? We run back into the arms. Is it worth the run? Is it worth that? Let's find out. All right. Let's see. The Four of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Six of Cups. We have a lot of cups. This is a very emotional thing for you. This is not the first time you've thought about this. This is very emotional for you. This is interesting. So if you've been missing this person, right? I assume that you've been missing this person. You sort of want things to get back together. You want things to get recovered. Jocelyn, welcome. Hey, how's it going? You want things to be back to where they were. You can sort of see this. We have all of cups, and you can see I shuffled that really well, and I picked it from different parts of the deck. That is completely random, and yet we're all cups, and that is a good thing as well. All right, Annette, thank you for your donation. You asked your question above. Cappy going to be serious about with me. Okay, Annette, thank you. We have one more ahead of you, and then we'll do that. Thank you, Annette, for your donation. So the Six of Cups, you've talked about this with other people as well. You've talked about this. I think that you've been communicating this with other people. You're thinking about it. You're considering it. You've talked it out. And you're ready to get back, right? You've had this conversation with other people as well. I think you've asked other people as well, is this a good thing? I think you're really looking for guidance on this. It's important to you. The Five of Cups, you have that cloud, though, over you. You have that cloud of negative feelings, right? Like you said, you had a horrible breakup. The Five of Cups, that abandonment or that negative... The negative issue that we had with the Five of Cups is the cloud that's sort of looming over everything. And you're sort of afraid that if you do that, then the cloud is going to start raining, things are going to rain down, and it's going to be like the old days, and it's going to be negative, right? So that's one of the fears within here. It's one of the fears within here. The Four of Cups, there was a lot lacking in the relationship. There's a lot of things that you wanted to happen in the relationship that didn't pan out. The Lord of blended pleasure. You have good and bad, and it's blended, right? But you're being offered this new opportunity. You have a new opportunity. If you want to get back into that, you're really unsure of that. And the Four of Cups says that, I mean, you know, long-term relationship is going to be up to both of you, obviously. Up to both of you, obviously. But the cloud still looms. The cloud still looms over all the issues that you had before. And if those aren't fixed, if those aren't addressed, if those aren't moved past, they will return. So the key here is the Knight of Cups. It's about negotiating the things that happened in the past out of the picture and getting past those, and trying to move past that, because if you don't, there's going to reoccur. If you don't, that's going to reoccur. That cloud needs to be free. That cloud needs to be removed. So it's more about fixing what you had issues with before. If it was money, if it was cheating, if it was whatever it was in the past, you have to resolve those things before you hop back in. If you don't, you're going to be back to square one, to where the arguments are going to return, because all the issues are still there. So the cards are basically saying, work out the issues you had before, make sure that they don't reoccur, and you have a strong chance at it. The Knight of Cups is a very positive card to end the reading, but you do have a very strong chance at it if you work those out. If you don't work out the issues that plagued you before, then they will return. That's basically what it's saying, that Five of Cups, the Four of Cups combo, that will return. So just make sure those are worked out long before you try it again, and I think you have an extremely good chance. All right. Deb, so good to see you again. I've missed you, Deb. Deb, I've missed you. I got to say, I'm telling you now. What is the Sagittarius state of mind after the apology? And my chair is squeaking. I promise you, I'm not so big as my chair makes all these noises. It's not because of my weight. It's because this chair is the worst chair I've ever bought in my life. I can't believe I spent $100 on it. What a waste of my money. Oh, what a waste of my money. The Golden Tarot would be good for the Sagittarius state of mind. Good for the Sagittarius state of mind. All right, let's check it out. Crystal Davis wants another question. Another question? Sure. Toss back in another question. We'll try it out. Why are my eyes hurting? All right, Deb. What did you do, Deb? What did you do? Okay, so Deb apologized. She's like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry I gave you corona or whatever, whatever happened. I'm sorry. And what did the apology get accepted or not? Were they just, sort of cordial on the phone? Were they sort of cordial on the phone, or what happened? I think the apology went over great, Deb. The Six of Wands, the Lord of Victory, went over fantastic. I mean, I'm just saying now. I'm just going to broach the subject right now that it went over great. It went over great. The Six of Wands, that's fantastic. The Two of Wands, they're not really feeling too bad about it. They're not really feeling that negative as much anymore. The Four, thank you, Crystal, again for your donation. And Shaker, thank you again for your donation as well. Too much honesty. Uh-oh, Aries. Uh-oh. You insulted an Aries? Well, that's bad. But no, they bought it. The Six of Wands, it went over well. It went over well. The Two of Wands, they're not really too concerned about it. I think that they just sort of put it past them, right? Put it past them. The Six of Cups, I think they're willing to communicate with you. They're willing to... Beautiful Queen, thank you for joining. That's such a great name. So the Six of Cups are ready to put it past. They're ready to communicate and get back on, because Six of Cups is all about that friendship, right? Sort of sharing and being friends, things like that. I think that went over well. Not only we have a 6 over here and a 6 over here. What a fantastic number, especially the cups being at the end. That very, very good friend sharing and things working out that way, right? The Four of Coins, I think they're going to be, they're going to be a bit hesitant about making you mad and whatnot, but there is that. So everything went over well. I think it went over great. I think it went over fantastic. So if you're looking for, just a confirmation that things are going good, the Six of Wands being the first card and then the Six of Cups being the last card, that's going to be fantastic. No, you're Aries. Oh, well, there you go. All right, so, okay, we got to go research who paid up here. And let's see. Annette wanted to know. AC, Cappy. Is he going to be serious about me? So he ditched his other person, and now he's coming back. And now he's coming back. What's he going to do? What's he going to do? I think that the Ciro Marchetti deck, Beautiful Queen, I've not done the Cancer reading yet, no. I probably won't do it tonight. Been going an hour and a half. I think we're on the last readings here. We're going to wrap it up. We're going to end soon. On the last readings here. My ending soon is dark on a dark background. This is not working well. That look is not good. So there we go. We fixed it. All right. Whoa. That popped out. All right. So we need to find out. We need to find out. Is he going to be serious about me? Now that he broke up with the other woman. Let's check it out. I hope so. I hope so. Otherwise, that seems like a big waste of time. Seems like a big waste of time. Entertainment purposes only, by the way. Entertainment purposes only. Never make relationship decisions based upon a random dude on YouTube reading cards. I'm just saying, the world, you have a lot of Well, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. All right. Entertainment purposes only. The world means that they really see this as an opportunity. They really see this as an opportunity, a good opportunity. They have high hopes about this. I think you have high hopes about it as well. Things working out pretty well with the hopes in regards to that, right? The world is looking good. We have a promise. We have things coming around. The Lover's reverse, though, is given a sort of this negative light on the whole situation. It's almost like that there's a lot of drama coming in. We're bringing a lot of baggage. I mean, it seems like we're bringing not only one bag, but I mean, if you flew with this many bags at the airport, they charge you $90. I'm just saying, they charge you $90 to store all those bags. We got enough baggage coming into here with the Lovers upside down. The Queen of Wands, the commitment doesn't look like a long-term commitment. It looks like a short-term commitment, which is not bad. No, Hecate's crossing. I've not changed my chair. Listen to it. It's so bad. It's like a Lego. It's like it's built with Legos or something. Listen. Queen of Wands says the long-term commitment is just not there. It's just not there. Four of Cups, the Lord of Blended Pleasure upside down as well, says that it's just going to have some, again, we're coming in with a lot of baggage. We would get charged a lot to put this into the luggage compartment at the airport. Not a lot of commitment. If you were looking for short term, I think it'd be great. If you want long term, Lovers upside down, the Queen of Wands, that commitment, that action not being there, the Lord of Blended Pleasure. The world says that you have hopes for it, though. We have hopes. We have high hopes, just like the song. But, that's looking really challenging. It's looking very challenging. Anyway. All right. Okay. So what are Stefan's feelings after my last message? Well, let's check this out. Then we'll do shaking. We'll get out of here. What are after my last message? I really need to change. Okay. Sam's Club is having a sale. No, Costco. Sorry, I get warehouse things. Costco is having a sale on a chair, and it gets very, very high reviews. So tomorrow, I'm going to go to Costco, and I'm going to sit in it, and I'm going to see if it's something that I want. Because, I mean, I'm ready. I'm ready for a change. I can't believe this chair is so terrible. And it's so uncomfortable, too. It's not just like falling apart. It's just uncomfortable as well, which makes it worse. So after like an hour of sitting in it, it feels like you're being tortured. Anyway, enough about my chair. You know, that's quarantine problems. It's problems with quarantine. You sit too much in the chair. I should go to Walmart like everybody else during the quarantine, you know? All right. By the way, Shadowscapes Tarot by Stephanie Lulaw. Great deck. So what are the feelings about after the last message? I think they want to be left alone. It's almost like they want to be left alone. We got some negative cards here. The first one is the Hermit into the Eight of Cups. Now, the Eight of Cups, this is not a traditional Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is about abandoning emotions or feeling abandoned or grabbing our stuff and leaving. Leaving the situation, getting out of the situation. The Hermit being isolated right before leaving the situation. It seems they want to be sort of separated from the situation. They want to be given a break, and they want a little time. They want a little time to sort of fix things as well. The Five of Cups being a horribly negative card. We have three cards that just say want to be left alone, basically. Want to be left alone, maybe left alone for a break, and trying to sort of do that, right? So let's see. So just wanting to be left alone. The Hermit, the isolation, the Eight of Cups, feeling abandoned, feeling not like things are working the way that they should be, wanting a bit of an alteration or wanting to sort of abandon some things. And the Five of Cups being just emotionally upset, just being emotionally upset. So it seems like there's a lot of negative cards here. I assume your text wasn't like happy birthday or something like that, right? Because this is a lot of negative cards for something like that. That would be awkward. But the Page of Cups, they just want to be left alone. They want to take time to process. They want to take time to do things, to move forward, to get things processed and to get things fixed. So basically, yeah, I mean, you have a lot of negative cards within there, most of which are just take a break, relax with it, take a break, don't push the issue, etc., etc. Kate, happy Easter from Scotland. Well, happy Easter from Texas. How's it going? Shaker, why do you feel so confused about Mike and the mechanics? Let's find out. Why are you so confused? Oh, let's find out. Yeah, space is a premium with that read. That's a lot of negative cards. That was almost all negative. Yo Yoli, speaking of Texas, what's going on, Yo Yoli? Whoa, we're having shuffling issues, Yo Yoli. Yo Yoli, my chair is so bad. Listen, it sounds like it's falling apart. I'm just barely moving it too. This chair is so bad. I'm going to Costco tomorrow, and I'm gonna sit in their chairs. I'm gonna find an office chair that's not terrible. An office chair that's not terrible. It has to exist somewhere. I need to find it. That's what I hate ordering chairs online. I hate it. And Office Depot is closed. Staples closed, so I can't go sit in their chairs and find one I like. You know. It's just that. Well, death. Okay, upside down. There we go. All right. Last reading, by the way. Shaker, thank you so much for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. The Empress. The Six of Coins. Temperance. What we got the Ace upside down. We got Death upside down. I think that you're afraid that you're being used. I think that you're afraid that you're being used. What I think that you're afraid that the communication is not valid. I think that you're afraid that the communication is not valid. The communication is not true, right? The sword penetrating Kether, the sword having that communication is not true. The death, in other words, the change won't occur, right? Death is about moving from one situation to the next. So moving from one relationship to the next, moving into the next stage of the relationship and things like that. You're afraid possibly that you could have some false communication and you could have a situation that will never change. In other words, they'll never leave their current situation and go into anything else because death upside down, death never occurs or that change never occurs. In other words, it's just going to be like what it is today where they have the relationship with other things and all that other stuff is going on and nothing changes. So you're sort of concerned that maybe there's some issues with things not changing and they want to keep it the same as what it is today. The Empress says that you're sort of concerned about giving your heart away to somebody who could be not reciprocating it 100%, right? Maybe not reciprocating it 100%, or maybe not going to be long-term, or somebody that's not true, or somebody that's not in it for the long term or in it for that, and you're wasting your time and you're using a lot of resources, a lot of thought, a lot of emotion. You're opening your heart. The Empress, I'm doing all of these beautiful things, all of these great things. And then the Six of Coins, I'm not getting the reciprocation that I need, right? The reciprocation that I need. He's a Gemini. Okay, well, I mean, that's good. That's good, I guess. I don't know. What are you? What are you, Shaker? So you're afraid of wasting your time. Wasting your time, it's concerning because that's, you're wasting a lot of time. You're opening your heart to people and maybe you don't know. You don't know. And you sort of want that guarantee. We all want that guarantee. I want a certificate of love to where everything is going to be great. I'm not wasting my time. You're going to love me forever. I want a certificate. I want a promise. And when you don't get that, it sort of goes along. The Six of Coins, you're giving more than you're going to get back, right? You're sort of donating, you're sort of giving. So you're giving more emotion. You're giving more time. You're giving more, get out of here, bug. You're giving more of stuff and you're not getting back an equal amount. You're afraid that could happen as well. So it just seems like you're wondering if things are really going to change. If death is going to occur, things are going to change, things are going to move on. Is it really going to happen? I don't know. You're sort of, that's sort of the concerning. Again, is the communication true? Is communication legit? Is everything I'm hearing legit? Am I giving too much emotion? Am I too giving of myself and not getting the reciprocation that I want and that I need? And again, am I wasting my time? So you just have a lot of sort of different thoughts, maybe different concerns or what have you. Marby, thank you for all the hearts. How cute is that? Anita, hello. How is it going? Capricorn. Well, yeah, Capricorn. There you go. I was just teasing on the Capricorns the other day. Just teasing. But no, I mean, you have some valid, I think it's issues with any relationship, especially someone that's coming out of another relationship. Anyway, so Antonella, happy Easter to you as well. I'll be back in 11 hours, everyone, 11 hours. If you didn't get your question answered, come back in 11 hours or come back in 24 hours. Either way, I'll still be here. I'm here all the time. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.